there was a melody that came from the depths of me.
Motorola hasn't released a flagship phone in quite some time, but it just keeps cranking out one-branded mid-range devices. The next one will most likely be the Motorola One Hyper with a pop-up selfie cam. We can't say that because Motorola Brazil accidentally left renders of the rumored device sitting around on its website for anyone to find. Motorola One Hyper is expected to launch at an event in Brazil today. Hours ahead of the unveil, the anticipated Motorola phone has been leaked in renders, showing off the pop-up camera setup, the multiple camera setup in the back, and more. A few key specifications of the Motorola One Hyper have also been leaked. This will be Motorola's first phone with a pop-up selfie camera setup. The event is scheduled to begin at 9:30 a.m. Brazil time, 6 p.m. Irish Summer Time. The Motorola One Hyper renders have been leaked by WinFuture, hours ahead of the launch. The renders were retrieved from the Motorola Brazil servers, as the company mistakenly published them in advance. The renders suggest that the Motorola One Hyper will have a pop-up selfie camera setup, with the slider located on the top right edge of the screen. As seen in the renders, the Motorola One Hyper sports a bezel-less and notch-less display with a slide chin at the bottom. At the back, the phone is seen sporting a dual vertical camera setup placed on the top left of the back panel, sitting parallel to the pop-up selfie module. The phone is seen sporting a laser autofocus system, as well and a rear fingerprint sensor at the back. The Motorola logo is seen at the back, and the latest renders show a black and brown gradient back panel finish. As for specifications, the report says that the Motorola One Hyper should run on Android 10, sport a 6.39-inch, 1080 into 2340 pixels display, and be powered by the Snapdragon 675 SoC and should pack 4GB RAM, 128GB internal storage, and a 32-megapixel selfie sensor inside the pop-up module. At the back, the Motorola One Hyper should sport a 64-megapixel main sensor with f1.8 aperture, and an additional 8-megapixel depth sensor with f2.2 aperture as well. The report also says that the phone will be launched in Germany in a few weeks.